Oh, hello, YouTube. We're back. That was interesting. I should probably be a little bit more concerned about that. Hi. Welcome back. So, my whole computer just crashed. Like, whole system. BIOS level shutdown. Um, Interesting. Hmm. It looks like the YouTube live ended very quickly, but I think Twitch stayed up. So I think I'm in the same live on Twitch. I am 28 minutes in. Okay, so Twitch is still working. YouTube restarted, which is fine, I guess. Interesting. I should probably do some quick diagnostics. Huh. Maybe it has the flu. Hey again. How are you feeling today? Hopefully it's not computer contagious. Definitely feel better than when it first hit, but definitely not my greatest hour. That's rough, man. Sorry to hear that. Glad you're doing a little bit better. How long has it been going now? Okay, let's see what the VOD ends up looking like. Since Sunday. Yikes, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Gonna be running on a week soon. Okay. Let's see. I already changed the title, as you can see. I work fast. Oh no, it's 2416. What studio says 2424? Shooting them is hard because I can't get too high because of the spikes. Ugh, gosh darn. There's also that my elevation does not, it's not lit. Well, I gotta fix that title. It's not 2424, it's 2416. Interesting. Yeah, so my whole PC just crashed. Just like back to BIOS, full restart crashed. Looks like they couldn't handle the neutron style. Yeah, I guess not. The atomics were too much for my PC to handle. Huh. Well, let's get a DX diag running. See what we got. Save a log from here probably and have a look. I know I've been planning on building a new PC, but I don't have nearly enough money for that right now. So I'd really prefer if it didn't do this to me. I'm not seeing any errors or point of failures. I've had so many freaking issues since I upgraded this computer. My brother gave it to me for free because he built a new computer because this graphics card, the 3070, was constantly crashing no matter what he did, and I managed to update the firmware on it, and that appeared to fix it, and it's been fine for the past year, but it's been getting slower and louder, and now this. Ideally, I would just reset with a new one, but that costs a lot of money I don't have. Hi, Sochi. You're on camera. Hi. Well, this isn't how the stream was supposed to go. It's just because you're streaming, not like technology-wise, but just like, I gotta mess with him now. I've been looking forward to recording content for myself because of these streams, then wham flew. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Yeah. If it can go wrong on camera, it absolutely will. I think it was the GPU. Because my settings in the EVGA Precision X1 app have reset, which means the GPU wiped its cache. My RAM is still up at the overclocked full speed, so it didn't reset the RAM. It's the GPU. This stupid thing. So, I think the GPU is just defective, but we didn't figure out until over a year had passed. And also EVGA just doesn't really exist anymore. And now it's been a few years. I don't know what sets it off though, because it crashes for run gun jump gun, and it crashes for what was the other game we tried to play? It was another requested game. Oh my god, what was it? Enter the Gungeon. Crashes for Enter the Gungeon. Yeah. But it works when I stream Helldivers 2. I don't know what takes it off. Man, I don't have the money for this right now. I guess I just keep chugging along, and if it crashes, it crashes, you know? Hi, Suchi. That sucks. It's okay. I say, well, it is most certainly not okay. Highly unfortunate indeed. I was running a 2060 Super since 2020, and then in 2022, I think, my brother built this computer, or I built it for him, with a 3070. And then ever since Baldur's Gate 3 came out in full launch in 2023, so a year into him owning the computer, the GPU was basically bricked. It would blue screen the computer with every single application he would launch. So he built a new computer. Well, he moved out and built a new computer and gave me this one for free. And I put together the parts from my computer and his computer to make this one. And I kept the 3070 because it is the vastly superior GPU, and I updated the firmware, and that stopped the blue screens, and I was like, sweet, I fixed it super easily and for free, and now I have a massive upgrade, and then a year later, my computer's so loud. It is so loud. It's never been this loud before. I feel like every day it gets louder. And now it's crashing on Enter the Gungeon and crashing on my whole PC just reset, just completely back to the BIOS boot crashed trying to play run gun jump gun. Don't exactly have $500 to drop on a GPU right now. Well, interesting turn of events. And Runtum, or no, Giblet, who had requested that we play that game, had just entered the chat when when the PC crashed. Yikes. Well, it is what it is, and being upset about it won't fix it or change it, so just gonna It's all right. It's just a computer. It's fully replaceable. Just electronics. Just costs money. And money is temporary. Hi, Sochi. Do you want to go out? I'm gonna let Sochi out. Of course, it's right when everything's going great, when I'm having an amazing time streaming. Standing stream, woo. Dude, you know what? I need to do that. I need to get myself a standing desk and stand while streaming. Because I feel like I spend too much of my life on my butt. To be fair, I am walking all day, 4 to 8 hours a day if I'm working. So maybe not. But just get one that can go up and down. And then if I don't work that day, I can stand and stream. I should do that, honestly. But for this one right now, standing stream would just be looking at my dairy gassy belly because I'm dairy intolerant and I just started cutting that out a week ago. Okay, this is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I only need like $1,500 to build a new computer. Well, we'll get there. It's no big deal. It's just money. Schools in at least 10 states have closed over rampant cases of the flu this week. Egghead? What have you started? You're spreading the flu to schools across 10 states? That's crazy, man. I can't believe you do that. Enter. Hello? Hi. Meow. She literally just went out like 5 seconds ago. Yeah. What's on the docket now? I don't know. Listen, man, sometimes you gotta get school sick to have a laugh. To have a laugh, you say? Wow, that's a bold twist on it. See, I didn't say it was for fun, but now that I know that, that's concerning behavior, sir. Hmm. Who's actually suffering? Public funding? Yeah, I guess that does sound pretty bad if you think about it. You're assuming schools are actually funded. Can't lose public funding if you never got it in the first place. I joined the stream right when it crashed and went back and watched all the jump gun gameplay. It was super intense. I don't know if you'll go back to it, but I'm glad that you played at least that much. It was fun to watch. Thank you so much, Giblet. Really appreciated the recommendation. I was enjoying it a lot. Um, I'm concerned about the stability of my GPU. It has had known issues since before it was even mine, back when we bought it in 2022. It's had issues since at least 2023, and now it is getting more unstable, and more often than not, it is crashing, and in general, it's just really loud. I don't know why. Um, so I suppose I will not be able to play Atomic Run Gun Jump Gun for now, but I will be keeping it in my library for when I can play it. Same with Enter the Gungeon. I now have multiple chat recommendations that I have attempted to play and just won't work, that I will hold on to because I would like to play them when I can. Well, my plan was that sometime in the future when I have the money, I just realized OBS reset my webcam position. It didn't save that setting. Because during the game, I had this over here. And then after the crash, it's back over here. How odd. Maybe it doesn't save the layout until I end stream. I don't know. Anyway, so the plan was, this is what I currently got. This I got for free from my brother. This is for free from my brother. I bought this and I regret it because it sucks. But it's one of the only two AM4 motherboards with Wi-Fi 6E, and the other one didn't have enough fan headers or USB headers. So I had to go with this one. And the MediaTek chip that AMD uses is awful. Terrible Wi-Fi. 32 gigs of RAM, which is fine. This SSD I have had since I bought it myself and installed it in a Lenovo Legion i5 back in 2016 or 17. This has been my boot drive for 8 to 9 years. So this thing will probably need to be replaced soon. This is just a cheap big storage drive. This one I bought for my last build. This one is for free from my brother. This is the defective GPU, and unfortunately, we didn't discover it was defective till over a year, and EVGA doesn't even exist anymore, so not really. They technically do, but whatever. I bought this case specifically to put a Blu-ray writer in it, and then I plugged the wrong power cables into it and fried it before I ever got to use it. So that was $70 down the drain on top of the $85 I spent on this case. So big buyer's remorse there. This is the GPU from my brother's computer, exact same as mine except generation or two newer. And then these are just some cooling fans. So this is what I'm currently running. MSRP, or not MSRP, when I bought it, the parts, valued at $1380. Not MSRP and not current price either. This is not worth nearly as much anymore because they're not new parts. The plan was to upgrade to this, keep the same CPU. I already have this air cooler from my last build. I already have this board from my last build. I have this memory from my last build, which is the same, 32 gigs. This would be the same, this would be the same, this would be the same. Unfortunately, that's not going to work anymore. I was gonna get an ARC A310 for about $110 and just slap that in as my dedicated streaming and coding GPU. This is from my last build. Way too big, and I don't really like the RGB on it. And despite having two enormous 200mm fans, which gives it great cooling, not very aesthetic. It has cutouts for 140 and 120mm fans, so like a lot of the fans are cut off. It's a good case, but I'm not really a big fan of it. This is the old GPU, PSU. As you can see, it's the same, but a G3 instead of a G6. It's already in that case, so I would just take that. So the only thing that this was going to cost me was $110 for the encoding GPU. And then eventually, I was going to upgrade it to this. I was going to replace the CPU with a second-hand 5700X3D. I was going to get a new B550 ATX board just for newer USB cable ports because I have some audio equipment that is very picky about that. I was going to upgrade to the 64 gigs of RAM. I was going to replace my boot drive, which is 500 gigs and very old, and my 2 terabyte storage drive with this 4 terabyte drive, which is faster than either of them. And I was going to get a secondhand 3080 Ti for $500. I was going to put in a new Lian Li case, which is a really nice one, upgrade the power supply, and that was it. So this eventual goal was going to cost me $1,550. Now, this dude is dying. My 3070 is definitely dying, and if I was already pretty sure before, now I'm basically positive. So, unless I got $500 to cough up for a new GPU, which I don't. But, you know what? That's okay. It's just money. They're just soulless electronic parts. It'll be okay. It's just going to be a little sad for a time, but that's all right. This is a glorious case. Oh my god, it's amazing. I'm going to be very happy with this case. I'll probably keep it for a long time. Ready to go, Sochi? You want to go back out of the room? I'd eat that case. There's some tastier ones. There's some tastier looking ones. Hold on. I know just the one. Look at this beauty. Look at that case. That is a mini ITX right there. Tiny case. Beautiful case. Oh, I gotta let Sochi back out. Here, look at the case while I let her out. That's so freaking loud for no reason. You can get whatever you like. I get stubs. My girlfriend likes, I forget what they're called. Oh no, I forgot what they're called. Barbecue sauce. What is the brand? Oh, Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's she likes. I like Stubbs. There's another. Oh, Kinder's. She really likes Kinder's. I like Kinder's too. That's a good one. My family gets Stubbs and another one. Maybe it's Sweet Baby Ray's. But yeah, you got your pick. You can put whatever sauce you want on it. If it came with sauce added, you wouldn't get to choose. Where's the fun in that? You could even put gold barbecue sauce. I wouldn't. What kind of freak are you? But you could. Everything just shook because I bumped into it. Bullseye? Bullseye's not bad. Yeah, this is the one my family gets. Yeah, I'm not a freak. Yeah. That's Roy. That's Roy. You hear that, Roy? I hope he hears that, like, whispering in his ear. Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce? Get that shit out of my face. Heinz? Get that shit out of my face. What is this? Ooh, Kraft? Hit or miss. Hit or miss. It's okay. There are better ones. I put it under Bullseye. You know what? We're doing this now. Barbecue sauce tier list. This is so fucking stupid. This is what I'm doing. This is how I cope. Yeah, I'm gonna put mayonnaise on it. Mayonnaise on walnut. It's aesthetic, man. If it suits it. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see the vision. Create a tier list. Okay, what do we got here? These are kind of small. Heinz, no. Bad. Heinz Classic, a little bit better than sweet. They're sweet, disgustingly sweet. Hate it. Bullseye. Bullseye's pretty good. I think original's the best. I'll put it at a solid B. It's okay. I recognize this one. Is that? It's hard to see the label. Oh, I can zoom in. Glorious. Hellman's. Hellman's not bad. I'll put that under Bullseye. A C is not bad. C's average. It's the American school system. Kraft better than Heinz, but not by a lot. Bullseye, smoky. That's good. Steakhouse. Ooh, that's good too. Put that under. I'll put it under smoky, but it's good. Tier list stream. Yes, sir. Sweet Baby Ray's. Look, it's cheap, but it's good. It's good. It doesn't, it's not if you want spicy. If you want like a hot barbecue sauce, absolutely not Sweet Baby Ray's. No way. But man, their sweet barbecue sauce, the honey can go down here. Honey's too much. But their original is good. I don't know what to tell you. It's good. You know what? I'll put Bullseye better than honey. Sweet Baby Ray's. I'll give it that. What is this one? I don't know this one. Crucials? I'm not familiar. Ooh. Newman's Own? Newman's Own's not bad. I'll put that ahead of Hellman's. Hellman's will move down. Hellman's is just okay. Hellman's will move a little bit further down. Right behind Kraft. Neither of them are... They're both... Florida Man News article tier list. Ooh. That's a, Stubbs. Oh, Stubbs, my glorious. You get an A. Above Sweet Baby Ray's. You're not the best in the world. There's better than Stubbs. But Stubbs is good. Stubbs is very good. Get that right over here. Are these the same one? I think they're the same. But they have different colored tops. I don't know. The pictures are very small. Stubbs suffers from nepotism, I see. No. No. It doesn't. Stubbs deserves. Stubbs works hard. Jack Daniels. I'll give Jack Daniels an A. I'm taking this one off. I don't know why there are two of them there. It's just confusing. I'm going to take this one off, and we can just assume they're in the same spot. Okay, we got something going here. Stubbs is born from Richmond. Look. Stubbs barbecue sauce is worth it. Okay? And it's cheap, too. Stubbs is pretty cheap. Alright? And I know that usually the rich stuff is often cheap, because they can afford it. But, like, Stubbs deserves to be up there. Stubbs isn't up there because a rich man said it's good. It's up there because it actually is good. Because a poor man tasted it and was like, this is damn good barbecue sauce. That's why Stubbs is up there. It had dreams. It had nightmares of nepotism. But they never came true. I haven't had a bunch of these. Sauce Shop is good. I'll give Sauce Shop... I'll give it an A. I don't know that I'd call any of these S. I don't think any of these are an S tier barbecue sauce. I don't think I've had any of these other ones. Yeah. There's my tier list. I have no S's or F's. Corporate shilling is right here. Absolutely not. All right, Stubbs, give me that $500 for the 3080 Ti now. Thank you very much. I would never shill. Unless they gave me a 3080 Ti, then I might. I'd shill for Stubbs if they gave me a 3080 Ti. Dude, I'm shilling for them without a 3080 Ti. That's just because they're good. Bills don't pay themselves last stream. Yes, sir. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This is my cope stream, I guess. Yeah, let me retitle it that. This is no longer Run Gun Jump Gun. This is now... Gosh damn it. Cope stream. Oh, I should probably not still say I'm playing this game. Nah, who cares? Alright, it is officially the cope stream. Let's see what happens if I Google cope. Dictionary definition, thanks. The Committee of Publications Ethics, that's good. I'm glad that that's up there, important. National Cancer Institution. See how I stream in support of good things. Nothing interesting came up. That's really boring. Florida man news today. You made me think of it. Let's see if anything's interesting. Florida man. What is going on today? February 6th. Today, Florida police horse nabs man at police horse. Didn't know those are still a thing. Nabs man after wild chase over drug deal. Get that bad man. I'll pull this up on YouTube. I don't want to be on this. Florida police horse drug. What was it? Damn it. Drug deal. Horse better have a GoPro. Well, I would say the officer should, but they seem to turn them off whenever it's convenient for them. So maybe the horse would be more reliable with it. Police horse drug deal. Awesome. First thing that comes up. It's only 50 seconds long. 1 minute 20 at most. Well, that's not very long. Move forward. Hey. Hey, come on. I think this man's struggling more with his horse than the chase. Whoa, look at that crazy chase. Get that Batman now. Get it. Get him now. Hey, you're gonna get run over. Come on now. Come on now. Get him, boy. She'd probably do better on foot. Come on now. They got speeded up for dramatic effect. How long does this horse not catch this guy? See, they still have police horses, but they clearly shouldn't. I don't know, he's doing a pretty good job. They got 2 horses and neither of them have caught him. Oh, he tired out. Go ahead and have a seat. That face at the end says it all. Oh, that's hilarious. This is the face of a man who can outrun a police horse. Bro, imagine explaining this shit to your lawyer. Yeah. Your Honor, I propose a compromise. Race. A race for his freedom. If he can outrun the horse in a fair and square countdown, specifically Nash, if this man can outrun Nash the police horse in a counted down fair race on a track, he should go free. I think that's fair. If this man can beat a horse in a race, I think he goes free. I feel like a fucking horse was chasing me as a valid argument in court. Now, the truth is, he was chasing the horse, but because the world is round, he would have gotten there eventually. He just got tired and had to sit down for a minute. It's the story of the tortoise and the hare. He's the hare, burned himself out too quick. He should have just kept up a brisk jog. Just kind of held on to some of his energy, burned it slowly. He probably would have made it. And he knows it. Look at that. This man knows he outran a horse. He's going to prison, and everyone's going to ask him, what are you in here for? And he's like, I outran a police horse. What about you guys? If only there was more room in this prison cell, he'd show you. He'd show you those steel legs of his. Well, I can safely say that wasn't what I was expecting. So there are in fact still police horses, but there shouldn't be. Is what we've learned. There are a few of them. And he's standing right there. He didn't even have a head start. They've got 3 horses face to face with this man. There's an army. There is. The cavalry's here. And this foot soldier outran them no sweat. Well, he was sweating a bit by the end, but any human being would.
Nash, move forward. Hey, come on.
He's got a brisk jog. He's just going for a morning run.
Hey! Come on. Get in, Nash. Get in,
He stops there to make a 90-degree turn.
Get in now. Hey, get on the ground. You're going to get run over.
Nash does not give a
Come on,
fuck.
Nash. Get him, boy. You better stop. You're going to get hit. Come on, Nash.
Who's gonna hit him? No one can catch this man. Oh my god. What a unit. See, look, he pulls way too far ahead there. He burns all his energy on that last sprint. He should have just kept up the brisk jog, conserved his energy. They would have caught him. The screaming does not match what's happening. McDonald's drive-thru, by the way. Look, he had a goal. He just needed some fries. You see, they say it was a drug deal. Who do you think it was with? What do you think they put on those fries? He was just trying to get to he was the dealer, just trying to get to his customer. But couldn't quite make it. What are these comments? Seriously, did he really think that he could outrun a horse and the size of the guy? Man easily outran that horse. Nash did not give 2 shits about catching this guy. Apparently neither did the other 2 horses. Ever notice how some books just disappear? Vibrations of Manifestation by Alex Lane isn't easy to find, and now I understand why. The thing it reveals about energy and attraction? Insane. I thought I was just unlucky until I applied what he teaches. Within weeks, my finances flipped and I stopped chasing things. Now they come to me. Yeah, well, you chase as good as Nash, man. Sorry to tell you. Cannot outrun a horse. He just did! Easily. A horse needs ketamine for itself. It does. That horse is ready for retirement. That horse is like, dude, if I don't make this chase, they've got to put me out to pasture, right? They're going to put me out in a nice, big pasture, all the room I could want, give me oats and hay all day. Retired. He's just trying to get that early retirement. I was on the floor crying. My stomach hurts. I was laughing so hard. Please stop. Yeah, the screaming while the horse calmly canters a little bit. Nah, was not it. There are police horses in downtown, yeah. Hilarious. I'd be sweating if I was running from a horse. Man was sweating. That is true. Oh look, my stream is coming up. Hi, me. What's up? Interesting. They don't have anything else interesting. Meh. 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 Nothing as interesting as police horse Nash. Wow. That was something. Oh look, Papers, Please short film. How fun. Man, I don't watch any of this. I don't know why. I mean, I get why. It's because of the times, and YouTube wants my clicks and my views, but... This is... Seen the Papers, Please short movie? It's pretty good. I have not. I need to watch it. Probably shouldn't do that on stream, but I definitely need to watch it. Let's pirate movies? Dude. I'm legally obligated to say that I've never done that and would never do that. But I'm just going to come out and say it. Piracy is a service issue. And also, if owning things, if buying is not owning, piracy is not stealing. Just saying. Just saying. I clicked one video and now this is half memes. Oh, Ghost Stories dub. Dude, I freaking love the Ghost Stories dub. That's my favorite anime. Oh, look at the cat. He's so cute. Ooh, you know what my favorite video on the entire internet? Hands down, no exaggeration. My favorite video on the internet. The single perfect video. The epitome of the internet. This one right here. Perfection. Everything about this video, perfect. Not a single thing imperfect about this video. The setup, the music, the lighting, the timing, the acting, the voice. Oh, the voice acting. Delivery, perfection. SNL wishes they could be Diabetes Cat.
Diabetes.
Timeless. Forever timeless. I have been up at 2 a.m. in the night with that video on loop, laughing till my lungs hurt. It's perfect. The way he turns his head to the camera, his lip syncing is immaculate. The voice suits him so well. It's just everything about it's perfect.
Diabetes.
I love it. My camera's in the way. We need a better view. One more time. This definitely isn't just because I want to see it again.
Diabetes.
It could bring a tear to my eye. I'm crying. Why is it so good? I know! It is, right? Isn't it? It's perfect. It is the internet peaked when that video came out. We will never achieve this level of greatness again. It's only downhill from here. The way the lights and shadows flickered on his face perfectly heighten the drama. They do. The cat looks like the kind of person with that voice. He does. Why does Shania Twain make this even funnier? The perfect soundtrack. The way he turns to the camera and moves his lip and sing makes it that much funnier. It's perfect. Everything about it is perfect. As a type 1 diabetic, I appreciate the fuck out of the fact that this vine survived. It better have. If this vine did not survive, the internet was doomed. This is the only reason that things are still working out. My favorite video right now has to be the kid putting flour in his Kool-Aid. Which one is it? I want to see it, but I don't want to have it ruined by seeing the wrong one first. Is it this one with the boy, or is it one of the last ones? Down, down. Is it this one? Down, down. This one? The one with the gold logo. This one? The animated one? Oh, gold. Gold. This one. Kid pulls flour in his Kool-Aid instead of sugar. The gold medal flour. Yes. Okay. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds of greatness. Come on, YouTube.
Don't brush my dog with this.
Live reaction. Is that pink lemonade mixed from Great Value? Okay. Why would you eat that straight? That's basically sugar and some food coloring. Probably more artificial sweetener than sugar. Okay. It's got a big picture. Don't lick it before you put it in. And here we have the gold medal flour.
Started to warm up. Now we add the water.
Wait, he didn't notice. He didn't notice.
To make the cookies. Poo 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 poo.
He measured his water too.
It go build up. Whoa, there a water door must be. That's
No, all your but all your pink lemonade stuck on the bottom. Look how well he
What
mixed
kind
the
of
flour
soup?
though. What a good job.
It milk.
No, it isn't milk, kid.
Now time to drink.
But it's not pink.
What the fuck is that? Ew.
That was the best ending I could have possibly asked for. What? Where did that come from?
Now time to drink. What the fuck is that? Ew.
You tell me, kid, you made it. Wait, his delivery is so good. This guy is a born comedian or actor or both. Presenter for sure. It was so bad it fixed his speech impediment. It's the clearest thing he said in this whole video. Oh, no comments. Boo. Oh my god, that's glorious. That's amazing. Oh, I love it. I have a recommendation too. It's called When the Grease Gets to Poppin'. The thumbnail is a guy in full chef's outfit. Ooh, when grease poppin' sounds good. I'm assuming it's this one here. When the grease gets to poppin'. Guy in full chef costume. What do you got there? You got crinkle cut fries? Are you deep frying on your stovetop with an aluminum pan or stainless steel? Don't open it. Do not open it. There is water on those fries. Those are frozen fries. Don't do that. Don't put the oil in the hot. You didn't shut the lid!
Oh shit! Hey! Fuck!
Stop! Stop! Turn it off! Don't stop! Why is he playing it? The amount of people who live with death traps in their house and don't know how they work. Smokey Bear does not want, bro. No. Also, I know that's probably a shadow in the background. But it looks like a burn mark. See there? Look at that. No, that's not a shadow. That's a shadow. That is a burn. Was that there before? It is there before. He's done this shit before. Dude, learn how your oven works. Or your stovetop. Why would you put frozen fries in? They have so much water on them and you just put them in a pot of boiling. Your oil should not be boiling. If your oil is boiling, stop. Turn it down. It's way too hot. Oil should simmer at most. Oh my god. He's in full chef outfit too. Get that garb off, man. You have not earned it. I love his extremely calm freak out. I love people who freak out in the calmest voice possible. Why would you go for it? Why would you go for it?
Oh shit! Hey! Fuck!
You had everything fine! You had turned it down, and then you spilled it everywhere! And then you had it under control!
Carry on!
Why is he cooking 7 rice? I think he intended to pour them all in. He's very good. Lucky he did not. That would have been a significantly worse outcome, I think. Chef full set outfit plus 2 confidence in cooking, -5 logical thinking plus 5 fire critical. I don't care that he failed. He was dressed for success. True. The hot oil since his fear from the beginning. He never stood a chance. Oh my god. Glorious. How much you want to bet? If I scroll down the short, the next short video is going to be a clip from House MD.
Who do you think did 9/11?
Darn. It's a comedian making a 9/11 joke. Oh, well, who could have seen this coming?
May I ask why none of you guys?
Better Call Saul. No, not House MD, but I was close. Oh, this Cope stream is going amazingly. This is great, Cope. Better Call Saul Pog. I have not seen it yet. I was raised without TV, without movies, without film, without series at all. I need to watch Breaking Bad. I need to watch Better Call Saul. I need to watch so many. I have a list. I have a list of things I need to watch. Let's see if I can pull it up without doxing myself. Wait, I think I have a file of it. Watch us. Yes. Finally watching that show with my partner. Just started though. Hell yeah, man. Enter. Oh, do you want...
She didn't finish it?
No, she was desperately meowing to get out of the room.
When I got to the door, she ran up and like backed it.
She was freaking out trying to
She
get me
can
to let
keep
her
it
out.
for a while.
Okay.
As long as it's not-
So I have this watch list. I have it separated into 3 categories. Anime, because there's so freaking many of them, and my family are a ton of otakus who freaking love anime. I'm not personally. I'm not a huge anime watcher. I've seen a few. But I'm trying to watch more. I'm very bad at watching shows. I'm very bad at sitting down for extended periods of time and watching a show. So I got anime, series, and movies. Anime. This is, according to my family, one of the best animes. Everyone says I'd love this. This is like culturally. So this list contains stuff that is considered the best, stuff that my family highly recommends and says that I would personally love, and stuff that are so culturally massive and significant that I feel like I need to see them. Dr. Stone Pog, my siblings love that. The writers absolutely nailed the entire final season of Better Call Saul, so you have that to look forward to eventually. Dude, my coworkers have told me that Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are like the two best TV shows ever made. So I'm very much looking forward to them. I just need to get around to actually watching them. Not a big anime guy either, but the ones I do watch I love. Yeah, same. I have seen of anime. I have my anime list. Hold on. I actually have this. Why'd I open a new one? I don't need that. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. This one. My anime list. Is it .net? Of course I'm not signed in. I don't remember if that's right. No? No? Really? Well, never mind. No, my anime list for now. So let's see. I have seen what have I seen? The first anime I ever saw, because my friend recommended it to me. We didn't watch anime. We weren't allowed to growing up, so I had never seen the anime. The first one I was ever recommended was by my friend, and it was Sword Art Online. Loved the first 6 episodes of Sword Art Online. Got up to episode 11 and then dumped it because I was like, this is actually trash. This is one of the worst, like, fictional stories I've ever seen, and I hate it. So, it gave me a bit of a bad impression of anime. off rip. I've seen a few episodes here and there of Your Lie in April, a few episodes here and there of Clannad. And then I watched, what's it called? Snow White with Red Hair. I can't remember the Japanese name for it. Can't remember the Japanese for it. Snow White with Red Hair. Only one season is out. I watched the whole thing. It was awful. I hated it. Continued to give me a bad impression of anime. That one was more frustrating because my sisters liked it, and I was like, that was actually terrible. I don't know why you like that. And then I was recommended the masterpiece that is Noragami. And oh my god, did that change my view of anime forever. Enter. Okay, thank you. Noragami. Masterful. Actually perfect. No notes. Noragami. Top dog. Freaking love Noragami. And I saw Noragami Arigato, which is season 2. Even better. It got better. And just, oh, it's amazing. And I desperately want a season 3. And it's one of the highest rated animes of all time, but one of the less popular ones. And because of that, I don't think they're going to make a season 3. That makes me very sad. I think it's by the same studio that makes MHA, so they're way too focused on their money cow. I don't like MHA. I don't think it's very good. The Boys Pog, Game of Thrones Pog, Spider-Verse Pog, Dark Knight Pog, Joker Pog. That's, yep, hell yeah, dude. That's the idea. Watching the best and the most culturally significant. Have not seen any of those ever before. Really need to. I'm not an anime guy either. The second half of the 3rd season of Attack on Titan is my favorite media thing ever. There are reveals there that were built up since episode 1, and it's phenomenal. I heard that Attack on Titan is peak anime, and the last season is very divisive. I've seen some people say that it is perfect, and some people say that it is trash. And I don't know, because I've never seen it. But I've been told I will probably love it, so I do need to watch that. I have an Attack on Titan t-shirt that my girlfriend's grandma gave me for Christmas. No, for my birthday. She gave me an Attack on Titan t-shirt because she asked her granddaughter, my girlfriend, what I like, and I have a couple of Noragami t-shirts. So my girlfriend told her that I have a couple anime t-shirts that I really like. So she got me Attack on Titan, which I have not seen, but I appreciate the thought. It was really nice. I think anime-wise, I watched Naruto, which only for my cousin, My Hero, because my partner love it. Dr. Stone, need to watch Death Note still, unfortunately. Danganronpa is my favorite anime type thing. I have a friend who loves Danganronpa. I think it's on GOG. So I might actually play it. So yeah, I've seen Noragami Arigato. Fantastic animes. I have seen the first season of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and that was insanely well written. Very, very, very good. And I need to watch the rest of it. I'll probably restart and watch the whole thing. Because that was several years ago now. What else? I think that's all the anime I've seen. No, I've seen season 1 of That Time I Got Turned Into a Slime. Comedy slice of life anime, I suppose I'd call it. Pretty good. It was enjoyable. There was something about it that kept me hooked, even though I couldn't really put my finger on why I kept watching, but it was good. I liked it. Fears to Fathom 1, dude. We have to do that. 100% have to do that. I'm saving Fears to Fathom for when I get my ARC A310 to be my dedicated streaming and coding GPU, because I want Fears to Fathom to be recorded and streamed. I want to do both. I want to stream it and record it, because I want to have that forever and post that on my YouTube channel as edited videos, because I am very excited to play Fears to Fathom. Danganronpa, no, it is not. That's disappointing. Maybe it's on Steam. Ooh, I've seen season 1, not the whole thing, of The Promised Neverland. That was very good. I am under the understanding that the general consensus is that season 2 does not exist, and it is going to remain that way. So I will only be watching season 1 of The Promised Neverland, but that is another one that seems very good. Is Danganronpa not a game? I thought it was. Oh. It is a game. I'm spelling it wrong. That's what's up. Good job, me. Okay, it's not on GOG. You didn't spell it right, yeah. There it is. It's not on GOG. Overwhelmingly positive with 27,000. Wow. One plus 2 would be this one and this one, and then V3 does not have overwhelmingly positive, but has very positive across 18,000, which is still very good. Another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. S, Ultimate Summer Camp. Of course, their beach episode. That one did not do very well, looks like. 1, 2, and V3. And the another episode bonus. Okay. I will probably buy this whenever it goes on sale. I am a proud member of Patient Gamers. So, get off the desk. Don't do that. I'm a proud member of Patient Gamers. I don't buy hardly anything on at full price, because I don't got the money for that. I would like to support developers who I think are amazing and deserve it, but I don't got that kind of money, so I don't buy full price. Just a thing I don't do. So I'll probably be picking up this one, 1-2v3. Do you think Danganronpa V3 is a good game and worth it? Or should I just stick to 1 and 2? Tribe 9? Coming soon. Wait a minute, isn't Tribe 9 the death sports anime that Corpse Husband is in? Whatever happened to that? I remember it being announced with him voice acting, but I never... It's a video game. Is there not an anime of this? There is. Yeah. Story-wise, it's the best, but overall, after 2 games, it gets a little repetitive, if that makes sense. That makes total sense, dude. I think I'll pick up all 3 then. Ojiro Otori. Corpse Husband. Let's freaking go, man. That's awesome. I gotta watch this just for him. Hey, I thought I knew who that was. Actual voice actor over here. Sorry, I keep coughing. I laughed too hard earlier and now my throat's all... One was solid, 2 is the definition of nailed it, and 3 is like, well, we could do that again, and they in fact could not do it again. Sounds like a trilogy to me, man. If you're going to be doing 2, the sequel will always be trash. If you're doing a trilogy, the second one is always peak. Sky's Toast, Valkyrie, Saikuno's in it too, right? Yeah, Saikuno. Pretty much all of them made an appearance, but... Charles White's in it. Excuse me? Moist Critical is in this? Dude, do you see that he's voice acting a character that was revealed at the Game Awards? Man, what was it called? What was it was in? Dispatch, yeah. Did you see that Moist Critical's a voice actor in Dispatch? I thought that was hilarious. He's the guy who voices the shadow of that's over that character right there. I love this style of game. This is exactly my favorite type of game. Choose your own story games. Like, Telltale is my favorite. I'm excited to see this. Look at that. There they are. There they are. Some of my favorite games of all time. Walking Dead. One of my favorite games of all time. Still fuckable. Oh my god. Love it. He's got a cigarette. The first one. Tales from the Borderlands. Not New Tales. Oh, they're sassy. I love it. And the art style is gorgeous. Charlie voices that guy, I believe. The Bat.
You're Mega Man. You're dead, I thought.
This on the inside.
Still to play the final season of Walking Dead, but I'm afraid it'll make me sad. You have not... You've played the first 3 and not the final? Dude. Okay, season 1 is the best. Undisputed. Will not hear any arguments about that. Season 1 is the best. Season 2 is the second best. Season 3 and 4... It's a toss-up. Season 3 is so incredibly different from the other 3 seasons. And then Season 4 is... Season 4 is also incredibly different, but for a very different reason. Season 4 is... You can tell that they were in the midst of developing Season 4 when they went bankrupt and went out of business, and it's kind of a patchwork. But I love it so much. New Frontier's ass, bro, I love New Frontier. It's probably the worst of the series, but I still love it. It's good. Literally threw all the choices into the trash from the previous games, and I'll put $50. That doesn't affect anything in Season 4. Oh, absolutely not. Doesn't affect anything. New Frontier feels like it does not belong because it doesn't. New Frontier is just disjointed as hell because it is completely different from the rest of them. It's basically in its own universe. There's like one recurring character, and that's Clementine. And the decisions you make in it don't affect her in the 4th season at all. If it was a standalone, like a spin-off, like Michonne, it was way better than Michonne. New Frontier was better than Michonne. It just did not belong in its position in the timeline. It did not belong in Season 3 spot. It was kind of like its own spin-off. But it was good. I liked it. I will not hear this Walking Dead, Telltale's Walking Dead slander. The other 3 seasons are better. Season 4, you can tell that it's not all the original writing group. There's like the lead writer and a new team because Telltale went under, belly up. So, and you can tell, you can see, it's very different, but it's still very good, and I enjoyed it a lot. First 2 seasons are peak, though. First 2 seasons are unrivaled. Man, I can't wait for Telltale to come back.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
I was at Slander, my favorite game series, but you cannot argue they were too focused on Batman. Yeah. The Batman Telltale games are pretty good. Walking Dead's a lot better, though. You said New Frontier is ass, and I consider that slander. And I will not accept this. New Frontier is good. It just is not as good as the ones around it and did not belong. But it's good. I do wish that they had the whole team for Walking Dead Season 4 instead of making other stuff and going bankrupt, though, but that was a management issue.
Destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again.
Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
The animation is so pretty.
In the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
What are you doing in Visigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
I love it. I love it so much. I'm very excited.
What's your name, little guy?
My name's Beef and I'm naked.
Oh, no, I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
I love the animation, love the writing. The voice acting is stellar. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Jacksepticeye's in it. Moist Critical's in it. Matt Mercer's in it. Laura Bailey. Dude. I'm excited. Looks like a good game. I will 100% be streaming it. Very excited for that. Sorry, New Frontier's ass on the merit that you hadn't known Clementine or cared about Kenny or any of the choices to keep AJ safe in the previous game and did not let me exact vengeance on the Russian. I helped in Season 2, he still betrays you. Yeah. See, the thing about Walking Dead, that I think Telltale honestly gets better than the TV series is it's fucking brutal for the sake of being fucking brutal. And people are monsters. The whole point of The Walking Dead is that the humans are more dangerous and more evil than a zombie ever could be. And the Russian character who starts off as being like, ooh, scary foreigner, and then becomes like sympathetic and you kind of feel bad and you have the choice to help him, turns out to betray you anyways because it's everyone for themselves and people are assholes. And there's nothing you can do in the first 2 seasons to make everyone like you because it's fucking brutal. I agree that season 3 was super disjointed, super disconnected, did not match up with the rest of it. I also agree about the whole things with the Kenny flashbacks and also just killing Kenny off in an episode 1 flashback was some that was vile. And like things like having Clem and AJ, it feels like they're outside of their story and it doesn't make sense. Or it makes sense, but only if you've played the other games, and then it feels lacking. I think New Frontier would have been way better if Clementine was not in it, if AJ was not a part of the story, and it was a spin-off. If it was its own thing, it would have been pretty damn solid. Though I think the only thing wrong with New Frontier is that it is season 3 of The Walking Dead. If it was not season 3 of The Walking Dead, I think it would be a lot better. And on those grounds, I still really like it. Looks like a good game. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for this. Very excited for Dispatch. Sometime in 2025. Truce, fair enough. Yeah. I agree with your points. I just still believe that it's a very good game. Oh, mouthwashing. Oh, dude, I gotta play mouthwashing on stream. But I have to wait to record that one too, because that one needs to be immortalized. I need to watch this short film. Ooh, some new tech news. Good cope stream. This is a good cope stream. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling way better than I was an hour ago. Frog. That just makes me think of Lae'zel. Dayslat without his facial hair? I don't know. I feel like I've seen so many J-Slats where I live. I feel like I've seen so many people who look like him. And then you put the facial hair on and he's super unique. All right, let's catch up on the tech news and then maybe call it a night.
Oh, you here for tech news too? Yeah. Okay. I'm the. It's supposed to be. I'm the guy. Oh, okay. Apple has been sent a.
Riley and Alex are my two favorite LMG employees, and that will, I don't think, ever change. I think Alex might take the cake from Riley, but it's close. I don't know why when you were depressed earlier we didn't mention like try not to laugh or funny files. I thought of try not to laugh, but I think I want to do that as a dedicated thing. I didn't want to just throw it in here, but it's okay. This has worked out great.
Secret order by the UK
Variety
demanding
streamer.
access to the encrypted data of Apple's users worldwide, according to people familiar with the matter who spoke with the Washington Post. The order was reportedly issued under the UK's Investigatory Powers Act of 2016, known by critics as the Snoopers Charter, which sounds less like an existential threat to data privacy and more like a British children's novel. I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. You'll be a fine snooper, Billy. It's Billy Snooper and the Charter of Snoops. Apple has neither confirmed nor denied that such a request has been received, probably because doing so is actually a criminal offense under the Snoopers Charter. And while Apple can appeal the order, that wouldn't mean they can delay executing on it.
I don't think that would pass in any world, because the rest of the world would be like, no, and I don't know, I just don't think that would work out. Either Apple would split their divisions between UK and non-UK, which they already basically did for some features, or it would just get shot down because you'd have superpowers like the US being like, hey, back off, we're not giving you our citizens information. So yeah, I just don't think that's happening.
It's unclear where things go from here, but if I were the UK, I'd be careful with Apple's data. The company just made its former employee publicly apologize for leaking info, calling it a profound and expensive mistake, also known as buying many Apple products. Speaking of outrageous pricing, RTX 50 series graphics cards from MSI and Asus have had their prices increased by hundreds of dollars, as tech spotted by TechSpot.
Well, if people will pay, we're basically at a point with the consumer market where it's like, name your price, but it's the seller, the manufacturer who's getting to name their price, because people vote with their wallets and people will pay anything. Yeah. Prices will never get better if people just keep paying anything.
I'm sorry. The USA's new China tariffs may be partially to blame for this, but I don't think they factor in to Asus' decision to make its ROG Astral 5090 even more expensive by making its cooler out of literal gold. The ROG Astral Dahab OC edition has an MSRP of $2,800, but retailers will probably charge even more than that, given that the regular Astrals already listed for more than $3,000. Hey, want to pay even more for GPUs that are still being plagued with black screen problems? At least Nvidia is investigating that now, according to PC Gamer, as reports of similar issues have emerged from RTX 40 series owners.
Because it's a driver issue. This launch has been such a fail, and yet Nvidia is making millions off of it. It just, Consumerism is such a problem.
Pointing to a problem with Nvidia's latest driver. But complaining is kind of pointless. There's still no stock anywhere, so this all feels a bit like ordering lunch at the Hoppin' New Deli that just opened in your niece's playroom.
Here's your sandwich.
This plate is empty. Where's my sandwich? I don't know how to be an uncle. You may not know this, but AI is getting pretty good now. Researchers at ByteDance just showed off OmniHuman 1, which can turn an image and audio into generated video with lip syncing and gestures virtually indistinguishable from the real original video it was based on. It's not publicly available yet, still locked to ByteDance's servers, where it's probably partying with all of the unencrypted data being sent there from the iOS DeepSeek app, which apparently has so many security holes, it would make people with trypophobia have aneurysms if they weren't so busy downloading every Chinese app that asked how their day's going.
I need to do a lot more research into DeepSeek before I say anything about it, but the whole thing has just been a clusterfuck. It's such a mess.
Yes, running DeepSeek models locally solves that issue, and others are starting to recreate DeepSeek's success. Stanford and University of Washington researchers used the distillation technique that OpenAI accused DeepSeek of using to train a reasoning model that performs similarly to OpenAI's O1 preview using just $50 worth of credits for Google's Gemini 2.0 Flash Thinking API. I mean, heck, tech companies might not even have to pirate 80 terabytes worth of books to train.
See, it's not illegal pirating when Meta does it, only when we do it.
Their models anymore, like Meta almost certainly did, according to recently unsealed emails. Guys, they're just books, not truly copyright protected material like the output of a chatbot trained on books. You have to transform. It's transformative. Just like this segue to our sponsor.
AI is such a mess. LLMs are so stupid. And the fact that corporations are completely and utterly immune to all the exact same stuff that people would get slapped with $1 million fines and thrown in prison for is... capitalism, baby! Alright, we're definitely gonna have to call it a night after this. I gotta go chauffeur my girlfriend. So this is gonna be our last thing, I think. She's insisting I keep streaming because she doesn't want to interrupt me, but I don't want to leave her hanging.
We're not doing this again. The Trump administration has paused its removal of the de minimis exemption, meaning low-cost packages from China will not be subject to tariffs, at least until the Commerce Department confirms that adequate systems are in place to collect that revenue.
It's fucking bullshit. That's so hilarious. So the loophole here is again, I mentioned this on a stream a couple days ago when we watched a tech news video. Gabby Bell has a very, very, very good video on drop shipping that does a really good job explaining what drop shipping is, how it works, and everything. But in very dumbed down, oversimplified terms, the way that drop shipping works so well in the Western world is because there is no import fees on packages below a certain value. And in America, that certain value is really high. So you can drop ship in hundreds of 2-cent items, or hundreds of $2 items, or thousands of 2-cent items, for basically free, as far as a corporation's concerned. And the whole thing of Trump tariffs, and him being like, we're gonna fix the economy and, you know, lock out all these immigrants who are taking our jobs and stop the Chinese from destroying the economy. This is his whole thing, and now he's just, of course he's backtracking on it. The only useful tariff policy that he could have implemented is, of course, not being implemented. Because dropshipping is a scourge. We're just flooding the world with useless garbage. And of course, that's going to be the only one that isn't tariffed. Stupid.
Trump's tariffs have also moved ASRock to shift its manufacturing out of China. To the US? No. To other countries that aren't subject to the same tariffs, like Vietnam and Taiwan. I know what
Look
will
how
stop
well
this.
it's working.
Killing the national EV charging program. What will Elon think of that? Maybe nothing. He's kind of busy.
Elon won't think anything of it because the electric vehicle charging program doesn't apply to Tesla because Tesla's a private corporation and they'll do whatever the hell they want. And then they're just going to monopolize the market on chargers. So Elon Musk is going to make money off of this because they're in bed together. Like, I don't want to get into this. I'm getting too worked up. I'm getting too deep. I don't want to get into this. Not worth it.
National EV charging program. What will Elon think of that? Maybe nothing. He's kind of busy right now, storming more government agencies that America absolutely doesn't need, like the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, whose demise Musk is apparently already celebrating. You need the government to protect your finances for you? Ever heard of swords? The Department of Justice did temporarily block Musk's Doge group from accessing US Treasury data,
After they already scraped the whole thing, so I don't know what that's worth.
allowing only 2 of Elon's acolytes to have read-only access.
After they already set up all their hardware, so they only need 2 people to man it. But whatever.
Although it seems like they already had write access and are using all that juicy classified data to train a government chatbot, which doesn't sound super secure. But on the plus side, if it's anything like xAI's Grok, it'll be hilarious, edgy, and based. Apple has published research that makes it really look like they're building a real-life robot version of the Pixar lamp, with lifelike, expressive movements and the ability to respond to human gestures like, hey, look over there, and back up, back the f up. To prevent the iRobot from joining the AI uprising, they've bolted it to the table. We can only hope it stays there, so the I from the Pixar logo has a chance at revenge. It's been crushed so many times. And it's time to see Doom running on perhaps the least expected thing, an Apple Lightning to HDMI adapter dongle. Someone possibly named John, who goes by Neon Satan online, adapted the well-known Checkmate boot ROM exploit to get id Software's Classic running on the dongle's Samsung S5 L8747 processor.
I think every single episode of Tech Linked in the last 3 episodes have all ended with a story of someone running Doom on something. Wow, the tone shift is crazy. Yeah, it is. You gotta sprinkle in the depressing stuff somewhere around the middle so that you don't go into it sad and you don't leave it sad, you know?
It's nice to know that if the whole GPU situation doesn't get better, you've probably got a ton of little gaming PCs in your box of dongles, see? You kept them for a reason. And I think you watched this whole video for a reason, so I could tell you to come back for more tech news on Monday. And now, I have. So, was it worth it?
Good shit. Love Riley. Second, possibly first, but close. Maybe second favorite LMG employee after Alex. Yeah, no, Alex has to be my favorite after that recent video they did. This one, the Ultimate Sleeper Gaming TV. Banger video. If you have not seen it, you gotta go watch that, man. Banger video. One of my favorite LTT videos maybe ever. Very, very, very good video. Hilarious. You can play Doom on anything. Apparently you shouldn't on the TV at a funeral. But you could. See, you could, though. Shouldn't isn't in the equation. Doom has already existed and will continue to exist, and the societal standards that we attempt to hold it to cannot stop it. Doom shall be played on anything. I mean, the first John Deere tractor to ever be hacked was hacked to play Doom on it. Doom was played on a pregnancy test, I believe, which I didn't know that was possible. Apparently they have enough processing power to do that. Schrodinger's Doom, exactly. It has always existed and will always exist, so it might as well already be existing everywhere. Good shit. Alright, my girlfriend's telling me I should just keep streaming because she doesn't want to, like, ruin my flow or anything, but I don't want to leave her hanging, so I've got to end stream to go pick her up, because even if she insists that I don't, I will still do that, because I don't want to leave her there. Okay, I'm tired, probably going to go to bed, still flood up. Aw, man. Sorry to hear that. I really hope you're feeling better by tomorrow, at least. Hopefully it won't last until Sunday, then you can say you beat it in less than a week, at least. Good night, big fella. Thank you, Giblet. To whoever of us that was to. Appreciate it. You have a wonderful night yourself. Thank you so much for your recommendation, and thank you so much for tuning into the stream and for chatting with us. Really appreciate it. Sorry that Run Gun Jump Gun didn't really work out. I'm going to keep it on the bench, and it will be coming back as soon as I have a stable PC to play it on. Good night, dope ass stream. Hope Nash is doing good good in Florida. Nash better start doing better, or Nash ain't long for this world, I fear. I highly doubt they'll put him out in a nice pasture with some hay. This is Florida we're talking about. They're unpredictable. I'm sure he's cantering after someone as we speak. Alright, well, one last time, thank you guys all so much for tuning into the stream. You all have a wonderful night. Thank you very much.